So beneficial to the athleticism that we see in the league. As a matter of fact, I question whether or not I would be able to play in this day and age based on the athleticism I had back in the 80s. I would have to really embrace that fitness and strength training to another level to play today.
Oh, I think you would have played in any era and been just fine.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not so sure, though. These guys get after it. They're bigger, faster, and stronger than any players of any era to date.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Now, here's Monk. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Snell. A baseline J. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside, Walker. Stolen by Henson. Out to the wing. Back to Middleton. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Pass to Monk. Shot to stop the run. And they'll keep possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Left side, Walker. Monk with the ball. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Pass to Snell. Henson with the screen. Middleton on the wing. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Walker. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Simply missed a connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
Bucks leading by 5. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot is long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. So it's the Bucks now. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. The shot from 20 feet away. And that's good for 2. Brogdon's got his first points in this one. And the Bucks back in 2001, advancing to the conference finals in the subsequent 17 seasons, Clark. They've yet to win a playoff series. Is this the year?
Well, when you have a top-5 caliber player in Giannis Antetokounmpo, expectations rise, and you do have a better chance to advance in the playoffs. Earning a top seed, though, I think is important because that gives you home court advantage, which we know is helpful.
Pass to Monk. Back to Walker. Now, here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Here's Snell, guarded by Walker. Maker with the ball. Pass to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. 6 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Walker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots over Henson. And that one hits back iron. It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Snell. Now Maker. Covered by Lamb. Middleton on the wing. 8 points for him. Back to Maker. Now here's Middleton. Over Monk. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Up top, Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And here is Bridges. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
They're capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Pass to Nwaba. They set the screen. Lopez a screen. And here's Korver from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Lamb trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lopez outside. Back to Dellavedova. Pass to Korver. Lopez a screen. And it's Korver off the drive. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Korver's got his second bucket of the night.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. Good D by Thompson.
And, you know, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
Here's Nwaba. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That's his first Lopez outside. Here's Nwaba. Lopez a screen. 6 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one. And Charlotte will come the other way. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by Lawson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Lopez right side, and stolen by Zeller, and finished off by Williams.
Williams does a nice job getting those feet up and down, excels at running the floor and scoring in transition.
Passed in Nwaba, inside, and stolen by Zeller. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now here's Lawson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. Outside for Batum. Pass to Lawson. Picked by Zeller. And Lawson with the drive. Batum wide open. He fires. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Lawson. On the wing, Williams. Launches a three. Williams with another miss. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
Now, here's Walker. Clock at 6. It's good. Walker's got 5 now.
Hey, you got to hand it to Kemba. Much love and respect. He's flat out incredible at handling the ball.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Dellavedova. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And Biyombo came into the league, Clark, as a project, but he can certainly protect the rim when he's on the floor.
Yeah, that's one of his greatest strengths, Kevin. I mean, on a per-minute basis, one of the very best in the league at blocking shots. Excellent timing, and does a nice job with his length forcing shooters into tough shots. The offense is a work in progress, but he'll always find time on the floor because of his defensive prowess.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
The drive by Thompson.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
So both teams making some changes here. Here is Lawson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The kick out to Williams. Middleton drives in, and the shot goes down. Middleton's got 12.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
There's the pick. Ring shot on the way. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got his first bucket in this one.
Got to appreciate how Batum gives his body up. I mean, he's all for doing whatever it takes to win.
Now Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lawson right side. Pick by Zeller. Outside Batum. 5 to shoot. Lawson from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Bucks leading by 13. Pass to Maker. They set the pick. Back to Brogdon. Over to the left wing. 3-pointers. Snell. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
Now, here's Brogdon.
Oh! Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Pick by Williams. Lawson with it. Pass to Zeller. And Henson pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Another shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Lawson. They get it back. Pass to Kaminsky. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
At 7 feet tall with rain, Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
Pass to Middleton. Over Zeller. Knocks down the step back Jay. 14 points for Chris Middleton.
You know, quite frankly, Middleton is the kind of guy that scores from all over the court. I mean, you just have to give him a little room so he can get his shot off, and he's typically knocking it down.
And Kaminsky taken with the 9th pick of the 2015 draft. The Hornets were offered a king's ransom from Boston for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics were after Justice Winslow. Offered 6 draft picks, including 4 first-rounders to move up. The Hornets weren't having it. And in hindsight, the Celtics are probably glad.
Another miss by Middleton. Hornets trail by 16. Here's Lawson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. Middleton with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. The shot by Middleton, wide open. New 24 for Milwaukee.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bucks leading by 14. Pass to Maker. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Maker's got his first bucket in this one.
There's no question about it. Maker needs to get stronger, and he will. But baskets like this are still encouraging.
Over in the corner, Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Long and live. Batum gliding to the rim. A thing of beauty.
Henson with the screen. Pass to Middleton. Here's Snell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline Jay on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, using that mid-range area well. Give Maker some space to get his shot off, and you'll regret it.
Charlotte calls timeout. Clark, a favorite topic of yours. Great rebounders, glass eaters as you call them. Who's the best at creating those important second chance opportunities for his team?
Well, a couple of guys stand out for me in that regard, Kevin. DeAndre Jordan is terrific. Enes Kanter, probably, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the league. Enes Kanter. I mean, he goes and gets it in his area, out of his area, through guys, over them. Man, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. And I'd throw Anthony Davis in there, too. I think he does a great job on the defensive glass and gets his share of offensive boards as well.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Biyombo. Stolen by Henson. Back to Korver. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They set the screen. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, that's a second foul early in this quarter. I think he's got to be much more cautious in how he defends now.
Now here is Dellavedova. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's stolen by Lamb.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Henson with the screen. Top of the key, Snell. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Lamb. There's the pick. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Monk is no good. Bucks leading by 20. Henson with the screen. Now here's Korver, guarded by Walker. On the wing, Korver. He's got 5. Here's Maker. In the corner, Snell with it. Now here is Della Vedova. In the corner, Snell with it. Henson with the screen. And here's Korver. Pass to Snell. Here's Maker. Tries a 3. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Walker. There's the pick. Pass to Biyombo. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Biyombo's got 5 now.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now Korver. Maker, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Maker feels like he can make the defense pay off the pass, aggressively looking for the catch and shoot.
And so it's Milwaukee, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Hornets trail by 21. Walker with a clean look. And it's off from 3-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
Now here's Walker. Jumper off the screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the Charlotte Hornets last season was a roller coaster ride, even at the coaching spot.
Yeah, Steve Clifford, Kevin, had to take a medical leave of absence, and Steven Silas filled in, did the best he could, but the team failed to establish any real continuity. Hard. It's like having players injured all the time when you have that kind of disruption. And I think that was a big part of their struggles.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Pass to Monk to the left side wing. Bridges with it. He has 5. And Maker sends it back.
And the difference Maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
Here's Walker. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 8 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Snell. Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Monk. Stolen by Brogdon. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Hornets on offense. There's the screen. And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for Milwaukee, Bridges.
Here's Bridges.
Tristan Thompson.
He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over Thompson. And again, the Hornets missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Lets it go from the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Monk. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Lopez. Middleton left side. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain
not
possession
watching this
here.
boy with the fucking white. Fucking white stuff.
4 on the clock. Brogdon inside the line.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
Pass to Monk. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Walker with it. He's covered by Thompson. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 11 points.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Now here's Middleton. 21 points in the game.
Boy, Biyombo provides great energy and is a dogged defender who doesn't make anything easy.
And not the best season for Brook Lopez a year ago. Never seemed to be in the form we're used to seeing him in.
Normally, Kevin, he's so efficient and just didn't make the shots at the rate he normally does. He ended up being more of a role-playing big man than a centerpiece. And I think he's still got plenty left in his fuel tank, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him bounce back with a really strong season.
And Nwaba has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. The screen from Thompson. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Middleton. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Nwaba. And here is Brogdon. Now back to Nwaba. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Monk's got 5.
Now Malik Monk, a fantastic shooter. Great stroke. Doesn't get distracted by any defense. Keeps his eyes locked into the target.
Lopez a screen. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Charlotte with it. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Middleton. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. To end the drought. The second chance effort. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause the miss.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And timeout called. James Borrego has had enough. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even-keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. Now Lawson. After the missed 3 from Lopez.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson.
Damn.
That is his first foul of the game. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Bucks with these great new facilities, a new coaching staff, a talented roster. What's the upside for this team, Clark?
I think, Kevin, a top 4 seed in the East is very much in the realm of possibility. They have quality players around Giannis, and in this league, you've got to have multiple stars to compete for titles. They're on their way. They're moving in the right direction.
Well.
Dellavedova with the ball. Outside Korver. Here's the screen. Shoots a fader. And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Now, here is Lawson. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
4 on the shot clock. Williams. Charlotte again missing. Here's Dellavedova. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally.
Back to Lawson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Williams. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Lawson up top.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
The 3 from Korver. And the 3 ball is good. Korver's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Back to Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Lopez right side. Over Zeller. Shot clock at 3. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for Milwaukee.
The Bucks making a switch here. Outside for Batum. Pass to Zeller. Over Henson. Charlotte calls timeout.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Here's Dellavedova. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Henson. And stolen by Zeller. Here's Lawson. And count it from 19 feet away. Lawson's got 5 points now this quarter. Now here's Korver. 8 points for him. To the paint. And the layup is good. Korver's got 10 points in the game.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run.
And so it's Milwaukee, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. here is Dellavedova. Henson with the screen to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Korver. No good on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Lawson outside. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul. Clark, these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
Now Dellavedova. Outside Korver. Henson with the screen. Launches it. Rebounded by Lamb.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
They set the pick. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte. And here is Brown. Back to Dellavedova. The screen from Brown. Beyond the arc. Kyle Korver, and that's good.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And here's Walker outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Dellavedova with the ball. Clark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy. Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. It takes a little time, most cases, for even really highly talented players to become winning NBA players.
Outside, Walker. They set the pick. The 19-foot shot. That shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Back to Dellavedova. The screen from Brown. From deep. Korver, no luck. Charlotte calls timeout. And even though he's still a young guy, Coach Borrego's seen how to do things the right way, Clark, under Coach Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just another branch coming off the Popovich coaching tree. And, you know, his tenure, Borrego's tenure in Charlotte, I think will be interesting to watch, but he certainly has been well prepared for it.
And here's Charlotte. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Walker. Wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, Walker is fantastic at taking what the defense gives him, but that takes experience and patience.
Outside, Korver. Back to Dellavedova. To the inside. Korver. Good. Korver's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Korver gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Well, it's surprising that he clunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
It's stolen by Brown. Fast break, Milwaukee. On up the court. The shot by Wilson, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And the foul on John Henson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Here's the Hornets with the ball.
In your box, Brook Lopez.
Outside, Walker. Over Dellavedova. Hornets keep it alive. Kaminsky in the corner. Pass to Monk. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. And so here's Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Left side, Batum. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Lopez inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Lopez. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Now, here's Monk. Rebounded by Korver. And they're moving it up. Clark, it always seems the coaches get fired a lot, and there's kind of the rotating names there. But the GMs who hire them stay in place. What's your take on that?
Yeah, you know, it's fairly complex, Kevin. I don't know if we have enough time to delve in it effectively here, but my initial feeling is every circumstance is a little different, and sometimes it's a little easier to move the coach than the general manager for whatever reason. But there should be more accountability for GMs, not just for who they draft, but also who they hire as coaches. So I'm mixed, but I kind of understand why sometimes the coach is a little more readily expendable.
Outside, Walker. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Substitution for the Bucks.
Pass to Monk. Just 5 on the clock.
David Lava.
Pulls up. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And, you know, the jump shot of Monk is a beautiful shot to watch. I mean, superb control, all of the mechanics in line. It looks good to me every time it leaves his hands.
Down low. Brown. Good.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kaminsky. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it, and again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Walker. From deep. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Looking to get back on track here. Misses off the right iron.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Lopez. Biombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
So it's the Hornets now. Left side, Walker. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
To the paint. Pass to Lopez. Fades and shoots. The shot off that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chris Middleton.
And I thought the defense really looked lost out there, helpless. He had an answer for whatever they threw his way.
Fade away. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The shot's good.
Walker has such an excellent feel for the mid-range game, and he does a nice job recognizing when to shoot it from there.
Now Dellavedova. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we
and I always stand by.